Hi, my name's Thomas, and it's time for a live news flash. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name's Thomas if you're brand new, and I make style and hair related videos every single week. So if that's your kind of thing, make sure you hit the subscribe button and come back and visit me every single Monday. So welcome to today's video where I'm going to be discussing how to tell your hair type. I have to say before I get stuck into this video, I can't exactly go, this is the exact method to tell you what your hair type is and, you know, solve all of your hair problems in the whole world, because I think that'd be pretty much impossible. But what it can do, it can put you in the right direction of getting a good idea of what your hair type might be and then figuring out what products that you need to make it work. A while ago I did a video for reviewing subscribers' hair, and I think in that video I recommended that you guys visit a website called Naturally Curly and do a hair type quiz. Now on that quiz there was like all these questions about hair density, the curl type and stuff like that, but Naturally Curly also have a really good resource that allows you to visually look at someone's hair and then go, how alike to my hair is that? And it gives you a better gauge, not an exact gauge, but a better gauge on what hair type you might have. And then furthermore to that, when you click on those hair types, it'll give you a few tips of what you can do. Naturally Curly is actually a website for women, but that shouldn't mean that men can't actually use it, because I actually found the advice very, very useful in this website. But the reason I'm doing that is because a lot of men probably ignore sites like Naturally Curly because they think it can't help them because they are marketed for women, but you're wrong. You can get help from these websites, okay? All right, so I'm gonna pop on over to my laptop screen now and take you to Naturally Curly. So by the way, just ignore the top of this website. It should have loaded properly, but the hotel I'm at right now, the Woodruff in Southport, terrible internet, do not go there. But nevertheless, we're on, and this is their hair types page, right? So the first thing I wanted to introduce you to was there is 3 types of hair types that this website covers, right? And they're usually the main hair types for curlier, longer hair. And most of you will fit into one of these categories. Any of you that have really straight hair, I'm sorry, this video is probably not going to be very useful for you because they don't, on Naturally Curly, it's about curly hair, right? So this is about telling you curly hair type, and it goes from very minimal waves to extreme curls, right? Like we're talking afro. Now, in general, there's like 3 types that they cover. So you've got type 2, you've got type 3 and type 4. So if we have a look at type 2, all of the type 2, you've got 2A, 2B and 2C. And these are all different variations of wavy hair. Then when we come down to 3, this is where we go into an actual curl, almost to a point of afro. So we've got 3A, 3B and 3C. And then we've got the 4s, which is 4A, 4B, and 4C. And when we get into the 4, that's usually where hair goes quite afro. My hair in particular, after using this chart, because what they do in this first page here on the hair types page is they show you like a picture, a really good representation of what that hair type is. Now, hair type for mine, like what I actually have, this hair here it's being done. I've curled it and I've used my straightening iron in it, so it doesn't look like it does in its natural state. But usually my actual real hair type will fall somewhere in between the 3A and the 3B. Now the reason I say that is if we look at the 3B hairstyle here on this woman, she's got very tight curls with the flyaways and all of the fuzzy bits hanging out. Now, I have all the flyaways and the fuzzy bits hanging out, but my curl pattern is more like 3A. So it's more of a tight, loose curl, if you know what I mean, or a wavy curl. I'm a mixture of in between. So when I first looked at this, I was like, no, I've got to be one of these hair types. But after looking at them thoroughly and going through and reading them, I came to the conclusion that I'm in between somewhere here. So if I can find products or anything that can help me sort these 2 hair types out, I should be good, right? Now, you might have looser waves and you might match better with the ones in type 2, or you might have really, really extremely curly hair and fit into like the 4 type. I'm pretty sure it's pretty odd that they go from 2, 3, and 4. I'm pretty sure there is 1A, 1B, and 1C, but they're like real straight hair types with very minimal wave. And because this is a curly head website, they just haven't included them on here. Like, how hair racist are they? For example, let's say that you were looking through these and you identified yourself as maybe a 3A, kind of like what I did. You can actually click on the image and it'll take you through to another page that's all about that hair type. So if we have a look here, it says type 3 curly hair ranges from a light curl to tight. Yep, that's exactly what I've got. Curly tendrils, and usually have a combination of textures, exactly like mine. So I notice in the front, I've usually got more tame hair. The back is always a lot frizzier, and that's where those flyaways really pop out, and a little bit in the front up here. But going back to the description, they're defined and springy with more height and volume at the root than type 2s. So type 2s are wavy head people with less curl, so they have less volume. Now the cool thing is, they give you some quick tips. So 12 small sections of curls around your finger while hair is damp and encourage definition. And they actually break it down for all of these hair types. They just give you a quick tip. But the main point is, if you can identify your hair type from just by looking at these pictures, you can then go and perform a Google search that says best hair products for type 3 hair or 3A hair. So while we're here, why don't we just go and do that? So I'm gonna open up a Google tab. So I've gone to the website, I've looked at all the hair there. I've identified that I'm in between 3A and 3B. So what I'm gonna do when I go to Google is best products for hair type 3A and 3B. 9 Holy Grail hair products for type 3A curls. Okay, they didn't have a 2-in-1. That leaves open opportunity. I should be making my own naturally curly page, right? Actually, in saying that, I'm gonna say this right now. Any of you that identify with all 9 of these hair types, if you do have an image that's nice and clear and you're happy for me to use it, send it through and I will get my own version of this done up for men, because I think that's gonna be a really big game changer for us and we don't have to rely on girly sites like Naturally Curly. So here we go, we've just found Naturally Curly again. So I actually typed in best products for type 3A curly hair, and Naturally Curly has popped up straight away. This is actually a really creditable site. They're all over the curly hair bandwagon. But you can see here, they've left, look, leave-in conditioner. How often have you guys heard me talk about leave-in conditioner? It's because it's great for my hair. Argan oils and daily moisturizing. You've also got deep conditioning masks. I've done that with the Behave Deep Intense Conditioning Mask. Seems like I'm pretty on point. I know my hair type. But this is as simple as it is, right? So all you need to do is head to a site like Naturally Curly. I'm gonna leave a link in the description box for you to go straight to the hair types page. Have a little look, see what hair type you match the best, and then perform your own Google search to find out what products are going to be the best for you. By the looks of it, I am pretty on point with what I'm doing, using sulfate-free shampoos, a leave-in conditioner, my argan oils, my deep intense conditioning masks. Like, I've been playing with my hair for a long time, so I should know that shit. But for any of you that are like brand new to this sort of game, this is the best sort of place to start and really just start looking for solutions to what you have. And it all starts with identifying. I could probably end up sourcing content for good products for each hair type and doing videos like that for you guys. Leave me what hair type you have, and depending on the most popular hair type that's out there, perhaps I'll go and source some good products for those particular hair types and then do videos about them. Or you can go and do this all on your own, or we can do it all together. I don't really mind, but I think this is really important information for you guys to know, especially when it comes to getting your hair right and looking good, because knowing your hair type and what's going to work for it is the best solution. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to share in this. I wanted to make it quick, fun, and easy. I didn't want to make it too overwhelming because there is so many options and so many different ways to figure this stuff out. But this, in my opinion, is the most easiest way. And yes, it is third-party information that I didn't come up with myself, but I used this shit. So why would I not tell you about it? You know what I mean? But yeah, make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you found it useful. Let me know what your hair type is in the description box below, because now I've just given myself an idea about going and finding the best products for different hair types. God, I'm a genius. I really appreciate you coming to watch, and I will see you next week for another video, okay? Catch you later.